What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Leave an old man be. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home.
We've ample wildflowers for crafting a poultice. Let us see them to Sir Gaustafr, that they might ease his suffering. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, here goes naught. Ah, that did the trick. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Sir Gaustafr spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. Sir Gaustafr spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again!
Gaustafr, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustafr. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid so freely given, my dear.
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Saurians, master!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower? My back is like to... Oh!
Feast your eyes on this!
Would you mind coming over here? Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
My sword strikes true.
Halves the victory are myriad defeats. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
My protection.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Tis frightfully warm here. The result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Be on your guard. The monsters here are prone to frenzy.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses. Pray, follow me. Not to go charging off the road.
Don't be such a worry, Wart. I know what I'm doing.
You haven't reached our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Of course. You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Well done, Master.
Follow me, if you would. This way, Master. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. If they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
I suppose 'tis so.
I shall do as you say.
Pray, follow me.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
Better to have them and not need them than the reverse.
Let me get that.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustafr can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester, and I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favor from the magic archer maester without even meaning to? I suppose 'tis all in a day's work for you.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. We've arrived.
Do let me know if you have need of my skills.